Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, let's get back into it. So, we did the War Council stuff, all the side mission stuff. Gotta go clean up our keep some more. Keep needs some cleaning. Josephine, we already talked to you. We gotta go talk to Varric. Can't go in there. Use my mage. My mage throne. Ooh. I wonder if it has like any effect on the story at all, if it's just aesthetics. I never actually looked that up, so I actually have no idea if this actually plays a role at all in how people treat you. Now that we have our enchanter, we should be able to do pretty good, I feel like, right? But we'll do that later. We're gonna come back. That'll be the last thing we do. Is make our armor and stuff. Oh, nope. I already talked to you. Yeah, we're already good there.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Request for resources on the Fade. Regarding your request, as a noted partner of the Inquisition, Lady Montilier has ensured our contacts are quick to reply. The few titles on hand accompany this letter, with the remaining en route from libraries and Val Royale and surrounding. Archivist Bannon. Fate and Spirit Mysteries by Brother Janativi. An Enchanter's Observations by Anonymous. The Unholy Grace. On Silver Chords by First Enchanter Irving. Ooh. Wisdom Failed, the Hedge Mage. First Enchanter Heron. Translations of the Evelyn Excavation. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing special. I was looking if there was like anything funny. Ooh. Why is this all glowy? What is this? Is that one of the shards that we collected? Maybe? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. What's up here? Oh. Oh, hi Solus. I didn't even see you there. The Rotunda and the Fresco. Sister Liliana, as per your request, I have made a thorough examination of the fresco adorning the Rotunda. I first attempted to clarify its intent with Messer Solus. Forgive me, I know he is not titled with the structure of the Inquisition, but the more I learn of his experience, the more awkward I feel not using a formal honorific. On the mural, all Messer would say is Skyhold is her fortress, meaning, of course, the Inquisitor. These are her actions. He is, of course, correct. The subject of each edition is self-evident. On the medium and method, it is elven fresco, pigment and plasters, and it is grand. I have rarely been privileged to observe such skill as it is applied. It is considered with long periods of study before the image emerges, whole cloth and with certainty. It speaks of how I imagine elves view the world and the measured nature of their steps. I should expect such competence from Messer, given his probable years of study, but it is still an amazing work. demonstrating an art with fellow living practitioners, even among the Dalish. Archivist Famine. What frescoes? All I see is plastered wall. Shiny. Hi, Solus.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself in your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
Okay. Yeah, you seem to know a lot. Wait, why are we going back to Haven? Isn't this dangerous? Why are we going back to Haven? This is a long-ass journey, isn't it? But it's not destroyed.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
How long can it take to look at a mark on my hand?
A magical mark of unknown origin? Tied to a unique breach in the veil? Longer than you might think. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Cassandra's like that with everyone.
Yes. You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
But you stayed.
I did. I told myself,
So we're
one more
dreaming.
attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
It was that impressive to see me awake.
You had walked in the Fade. I have explored the Fade more than anyone alive. But even I can only visit in dreams. But you might have been able to visit me here while awake.
What do you mean?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
Told you it was a dream. New operations available, huh? Wardrobe. Casual wear. Ooh. Austerity. Simple, eternal beige. Purity. Vivacity. Ooh, I do like that one. I think I like that one the most. Formal wear. The Winter Palace. No thanks. The Coastal Fortress. No thanks. Are they all the same, just different colors? 'Cause I don't like the style of the outfit. It's not anything to do with the colors. No. Outerwear. Venture forth. Venture capital. Night's Watch. Day's Vigil. Armor. Immortal. Eternal. Ooh. Now that's someone who is full of themselves. I am a god. Bow down to me. Worship me. Let's stick with casual wear. Vivacity. Grab yourself in the rich blues of the masked empire while keeping your ensemble simple and sleek. This is purity. Be above reproach in both manner and dress with classic style and patterned white. No, this one. We're sticking with this one. This is what we're wearing. Going up. What's up? What's up here?
They have certainly spared no expense.
That's a nice bed. I like that bed. We picked good. What is this? Acquired recipe. Oh. Interesting. Something new to do, I suspect, with the... Okay, let's get a good look. That's a pretty good view. I like that view. Can we jump down? We can jump down. Oh no, we can't jump down. Darn. I want to go down there though. Can't I just like cheat and go down there? Fine. 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 This way we go. Keep going down. Sweet. Oh, it's all cleaned up now. Hey, good job, team. You cleaned it up. Yay. Oh, I can sit? Oh, so these are my quarters. Okay, so that's where... I kind of wanted to keep exploring it in the ruined state. Oh well. This is fine. Oh, there's a downstairs. How you doing? Do I want to go downstairs? Let's go downstairs, see what's down here.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, make it, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
I think I might know. A certain spirit that tries to help.
A wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them. I can't recall their face.
Vintage Warden Arras. Is this where we keep all of our bottles of Thetis? Dragon piss. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay.
There's no end of it. I can store an army.
Hello, cooks. What is this? Note from the Skyhold Kitchens. Again, if I ever find out who put the turnips in the fireplace, I will personally feed them into the meat grinder. Head cook Donaton. Another note from the Skyhold Kitchens. Once again, please keep the elf out of the kitchen. And check the third sugar daily to make sure it is still sugar and not salt. Head cook donation. Beneath this is written, try keeping this out, followed by an arrow pointing toward a crude drawing of a phallus. Oh, Sarah. And note from the Skyhold Kitchens. Request for supplies. Potatoes, 500, wow. Flour, 50 sacks. Dried peas, 100 sacks. Salted meat, as much as possible. Willow switches, 4 to break in the new kitchen hands. What the fuck? No, that's horrible. You can't bring in that last option. No, I deny. I am your leader, and I say no switches are to be allowed to be used in this castle. Yet another note from the kitchens. How many times do I have to say this? If it falls on the floor, it's still good to eat. Head cook donation? No, it's not. It's not. Don't. Bad kitchen cook. Oh, we're outside. Wasn't there another doorway somewhere? Like we go back through here. So we went through that door back there. No door there. And then there's this door here. Yes. No, I don't get to read. The Pyramids of Parvalan. The First Blight, Chapter 2. Folly of General Not Sheraton. What is green? Oh, it's a simple, do you see what I see? Philosophy. Interesting. The promising opening to a lecture given by Karsten Groick, philosopher-poet at the University of Orlais. The lecture's quality dropped significantly after this point and ended quickly when Groick subjected audience members to a poorly constructed ode to chartreuse. He fled from the auditorium under fire from students armed with overripe red tomatoes. Great. I love it. Aw, poor guy. But this is like great stuff. It's a great beginning. I love it. Like I've always wondered, do people see what I see? Like I've always kind of wondered, what does a colorblind person see? And like, cause if they can't see a certain color that I can see, then what is that experience for them? Because that's obviously a different experience for somebody. So then what's to say that my blue is different from your blue? What if my blue is your pink? And there's also the question of like the color of the dress. Is the dress blue or is the dress gold? I say it's blue, damn it. Or I forget. I honestly forget what the options were. I haven't seen the dress in a long time. Cool. So yeah, let's go out and explore. Exploration. How you doing, bud? What you doing over here? Scouting the walls.
Our mounts have never had better.
Nice and happy. That's kind of cool. I like that. Who's making that? Little wood carving on the table. Anything up here? No? Nada? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué nada? Buy, sell. Oh shit, we can actually buy horses? Buy all, baby. Yeah, why wouldn't you buy all? And sell. I'm just gonna assume that those are bad. Amulet of Power. Oh, for Varric only. Okay, so I gotta get that to Varric. Oops, Varric. Oh, Varric, you get a level up. Congratulations. Varric, you get Amulet of Renewal back. Then all of our upgrades, valuables, and crafting materials. Delirium. Master Donald.
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have me. Mountain air like this, not healthy for many animals. But I'll make do with your little fortress.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms. Sienna's still running her full races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Farewell.
Make her be with
It's a great sacrifice you make, sir. One that I appreciate. Let's see here. What do we got? We got a whole bunch of new stuff, right? Draculus. See, I think I would use this mount if I was a fire mage. Because those kind of look like dragons. Brazilian Surefoot. I'll take a look at that. And then exotics. Oh, unicorn.
Inquisition?
Ooh. Alright, I'll stick with you for now. It's something new and different. It's the upgrade, we'll say. We'll say it's the upgrade. And then we already went up there, talked to you. Looked at all that over there. Fast travel. Don't know where we need to fast travel to. What do you guys got? Oh, I should probably look at what he has to buy. Because we only looked at that one thing that he had to buy. Nothing for sale. Okay. That's good to know. Keeping the dark spawn down. Okay, so you got very basic armor. Very basic upgrades. Basic. And that's where you can upgrade through the Inquisition points. If you upgrade in Lady Montiliate, our ambassador, if you upgrade in her abilities, then you can get better armor and weapons supplied. These are kind of good. Mage Hunter. Serpent infused glass. Blank runestone. We're probably gonna need that. Blank runestones and serpent infused glass. I'm not sure what that'll be used for. Huh. Well, we'll definitely be using the blank runestone, so we'll be coming back to your shop, I'm sure.
Lady Inquisitor, Bonnie Sims at your service. I trust good secret was not too coarse. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you deserve an upgrade. As master of the tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
How are you doing? Good business?
Building, always building, thanks to you.
Who or what are the tradesmen?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded individuals who promote local craftsmen and fair importers. A guild of sorts. Although that implies counter-affiliations we are not interested in crossing. Our purpose in the Inquisition is legitimate and honorable. You will have what you need at honest prices.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you need, and more. It takes great coordination to make a remote location seem central. While there is no doubt the boutiques of Valroyo display the grandest of the grand, they do not travel. At least, not yet.
Segrit survived Haven. Where is he?
About? Doing good work for you and yours? But this position is now more desirable. It was time arrangements were made. I shall make every effort to prove that this is an upgrade.
Why are you a mere merchant if you're the master of this group?
I wish to avoid the suggestion that I am a posturing commander atop a structure of malcontents. It is better to remain active, hands-on. Do you not agree, Inquisitor?
We'll speak another time.
I like you.
Of course.
You can stay.
Lady Inquisitor.
You do good work. I agree, you know, local shops and fair prices and all that good stuff. I agree. Good on you.
Glad I'm working with you. I'm not one of them.
What? Assassins? Templars? Mages? Magisters?
No, one of them.
Sisters? Nobles? Merchants? Commission men?
Elves, you twit.
Is that it? Human.
Yes, Inquisitor. How will you choose to extend your reach today? Yes, Inquisitor.
Let us see what you have to offer. Ah. Worthless. Useless. These shops suck. I can make my own armor that's 10 times better. What is this? Construction report, mixed elements. I'll match best I can, but there are 2 substructures here. Skyhold was built in stages, or rebuilt. Is this where we want to invest? If it's fallen before, how can we be sure it won't fall again? Jane, foundation repair. 2 words, the Inquisitor. Invest and commit. We are as strong as the will of the weakest of us. Cassandra Pentecost. Okay. So we need to invest in some repairs, it sounds like. And then, we're back to here. I recognize this area. This is where Cole was in the commander. Cullen. How you doing, Surgeon?
Good day, Your Worship.
Alright. Anything new in here? No, still a pile of rubble. What about back here? Nada. Nothing. Useless. Now there was something over here to go up on the ramparts. Let's go up on the ramparts. Hang on. There's something over here. Master didn't. I guess it's just the buy-sell thing. I was looking at the thing, the pings on my radar, and it said there's something at that shop, but it didn't say there were pings at the other shop. So that's what I was wondering was what was weird. Why is that shop having a ping, but the other shops weren't? But I think it's just because that shop has.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
I don't know. Maybe it's like really, really hard to get to. Probably. How do they even build this? This is so freaking high up, so far away from anything of value. Oh, there you are, Colin.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in Fall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
Wow.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Gonna talk to you again?
As leader of the Inquisition, there's something I must tell you.
Oh god, are you gonna confess your undying love to me?
You're being especially serious today.
I know. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Cullen, if this can kill you...
It hasn't yet. After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
It's horrible that the Chantry is like pro-addiction. The Chantry is just horrible.
Did you need something?
No, we're not gonna ask that. Maybe that. Let's do this.
You and the Red Templars leader seem to have personal history.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters. He seemed a decent man at first. Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up begging on Kirkwall streets. He committed further crimes, but managed to evade the Order's justice. Now Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Yeah, I remember Samson. We met him in Dragon Age 2 and helped him a couple times, I think. He was kicked out of the Order and he was suffering from lyrium withdrawal. But I remember, like, he had some interesting views about the Templars that I kind of agreed with, but I don't remember his views about the mages.
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic lyrium addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from local smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as lyrium. Perhaps that's all it took.
You can't deny being a general is an improvement to living on the streets.
I'd rather die than kneel to Corypheus. Clearly Samson felt otherwise. I don't understand how he became so powerful. Even with red lyrium, Samson's glory days are long behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, I never saw Samson as, like, a powerful person. He was just, like, this scrawny, little, lowly Templar exile.
Was there something you needed?
Is there anything I should know?
I believe Dagna has settled in well. She's certainly very cheerful.
Dagna?
Is that a bad thing?
I'm concerned she'll cheerfully blow up Skyhold with one of her experiments. The risk is small at present.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
All right.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Yes. Let's climb up here, see what's up here. I like that owl statue. Anything up here? I guess this is where Cullen sleeps, is up here. Huh. That sucks. Having to climb up and down that ladder every morning and evening. Oh. That looks like it goes back to the main keep. That goes that way. So let's explore our ramparts a bit before we go back to the main keep. I'm sure we can get back in there. And if not, we can always come back up here.
Strangest thing. When I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got the strangest feeling. I know someone took it right off my belt, but I can't recall who.
Cole, what are you up to, man? Why are you taking people's daggers and doing all this shit? Hard in Hidetown, Chapter 5, by Varric Tethras. Jevlin was waiting outside the captain's office when Donnan Brunvik slunk out, defeated. We're not getting a warrant, are we? Jevlin looked almost relieved. No, Donnan met his partner's eyes. The kid was barely 20 and looked like he'd walked straight to the Kirkwall barracks from somebody's potato farm. Taller and broader than the other guards, Jevlin slouched as if he didn't know how to fit into his own limbs, as if he thought he should be smaller, hunched over in his brand new too large armor. He looked like a child playing at being a guard. He was too green for a murder investigation. Maybe it's for the best, Jevlin said, almost speaking Donnan's thoughts out loud. You're on your way out of the guard, and I'm... He trailed off, then sighed. Questioning nobles in the middle of the night wasn't covered in training. Donnan glared at the kid. I'm a city guard, and so are you, recruit. Nobody gets away with murder while we're on duty. Jevlin stood a little straighter. What do we do then? The captain wants proof, Donnan smiled. We bring her proof. We've already read that. We've already read that whole chapter 5. Why are we getting more copies? And Jevlin. Wasn't he a captain, Captain Jevlin? And then we booted him out for getting his recruits in danger?
No, they don't. It's just what I heard.
Hello? Okay, we're gonna come back to this area. What's with all these pictures? They're creepy. I don't like them. Banish them from the keep. Your Inquisitor demands no creepy photos of creepy dudes who I do not know. I just kind of want to like explore the whole ramparts right now. What's up here? Nothing up here? No. Nothing. Darn. Oh, this doesn't go down? No, it does. Yeah, it goes down. Okay. This goes down to a park? Garden?
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
Will it just land?
Ah, Inquisitor. You have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Liliana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
I'll do my best to earn this.
You earned this in Haven. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Corypheus?
I know nothing of the man personally, but the Chant of Light speaks of what he claims to be. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods."
That was one of the old gods speaking in their dreams?
Yes. Dumat, as I understand it. In secret, they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way.
That sounds like what happened with the breach.
Very similar, Inquisitor. Above them, a river of light. Before them, the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth.
Corypheus said he found only chaos and corruption.
The Chant of Light says that it was beautiful until the Maker himself spoke. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
Corypheus seemed so certain that he heard nothing. He described it as dead whispers.
Bitterness, perhaps? He paid a high price for his crime. Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime.
Walking bodily in the realm of dreams is exactly what Corypheus said he did. But the mark, could it be related to the mark I bear?
I cannot say. Perhaps Andraste saw clearly and we misinterpreted her words. It was always taught that the mark they bore was the shape of Darkspawn. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. That is all I know of your adversary, Inquisitor.
Some of the Chant of Light describes what we've seen and what Corypheus said, but not all of it.
The Chant of Light is the work of mankind. We of all people must accept that mankind is fallible. Listeners may have misheard one of Andraste's songs. Just one word sung incorrectly could change everything. And how many verses were stricken or changed for foolish political reasons, like the Canticle of Chartan. Still, I would trust these words over any spoken by Corypheus. I hope they help you.
Corypheus seems to have first-hand experience knowledge. You seem to have, like, third-hand experience knowledge. I think I trust Corypheus more than you. I'm pretty sure, like, this god of yours is probably some, like, super powerful demon. So far, all the quote-unquote gods that we've seen in the Dragon Age series have been demons. Corrupted, like Darkspawn? Corrupted by Darkspawn. Like archdemons, and then, let's see here, what other gods have we seen so far? Corypheus, I guess. He's kind of godly, in a way. Dumat. There is the god Dumat, which we haven't seen, but sounds like a demon. Like, every quote-unquote god in this world, in this universe, sounds like it's not a god, but something else from the Fade. Some powerful being from the Fade.
Herald of Andraste.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
Still in shock, for the most part. To see Haven destroyed so soon after the Conclave. You saved many, but still lives were lost. And traveling through the wilderness did not make treating injuries easier. For all that, though, more people arrive every day. Some are refugees, but others want to help. Your Inquisition is growing. I pray you use it wisely.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Cool. We're gonna go back up on the ramparts. But I just want to explore this area since we're here. Examine. Bride of the Maker. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Worship, worship, worship. Kneel down before this Lord and give yourself to them and obey them. Never make any decisions on your own. Letter to an Inquisition agent. Wilbur versus Vector. You gotta sound strong here if you want to make it. Sigrid.
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life. Pleased to serve.
I didn't have a choice. I didn't do anything. I saved you. I forget what your job was. Oh no, you were the salesman. That's right. At the Haven. Plant new seed. Plant seeds in Skyhold's nursery to grow herbs for crafting. Find seeds by gathering herbs in the wild. Black Lotus, Philandris. Royal effort, sure. Then... is that like all? Oh, so that's just 2 royal efforts, okay. Construction report, scaffolding. 3rd fall in as many days. We need more sandbags. It's almost impossible to drive and anchor between these blocks. The place was built to last, but that makes it a fight to build it up. Baronal Roofer. Approved. The Inquisition needs its people on good legs. Sir Morris Quartermaster. Good. So yeah, we just planted 2 royal elf fruits. I don't know why we need royal elf fruits. Just to test out the planting mechanism. Fast travel. Anything else? Where are we? Hello?
Inquisitor, Elan Vimar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
He didn't seem all that friendly toward me.
A sign of his respect. Smiles are saved for fools, so they leave quickly. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Cool. So yeah, I think we're done exploring this little area. What is back? Oh, I can't go through there. What is back here? Can't go through there. Why not? Eh. Already been through there. Nothing over here of interest. Nothing there. What about here? Where does this go? Oh, back to the main hall.
Honored to help with these. Distractions everywhere.
Okay.
No one has time for proper argument.
Honored, Inquisitor. Godsey Sturhall. Did my part on the walls, and now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman.
Bianca?
Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Here you go, Inquisitor. I wrote up some thoughts. Hope it adds to the effort.
Oh yeah? Can I look at it? Mason's Fall? Huh. Oh well, we'll look at it later, I suppose. And then this is back out to the open. This place is big, man. Twisty turny. Construction report, death on the wall. One of our finishers, Garen, fell from the scaffold and landed on a paving stone. He had breath for an hour, but his eyes were still. He died, and the Chantry sisters wrapped him. What should we do? Foreman Sheriff. Have them commit his body with those we have lost since Haven. I will record his sacrifice for the Inquisition. Move his fellow workers to another site and allow time off with pay if they request. Ensure that all workers do their jobs safely. We are in a war, not a race. Rushing does no good if we harm ourselves. We are all the Inquisition. Lady Montpellier. Good decision. I like that. Yeah, give them like time off to grieve and to deal with it. Okay, what's this? Construction report. Request to fight. Workers finishing the banner placements are requesting more important tasks. Several wish to train with swords so they can fight, and more directly serving the Inquisition. They travel to join a war, not dress up a keep. Can't say I disagree. Foreman Sheriff. Our enemy cut a hole in the sky, seen everywhere. We look upon it from below, but it need not humble us. We may fight because we are many. We are many because the Inquisitor inspires. The Inquisitor inspires because of her growing legend. Part of this legend is what the masses find on our arrival. That is the job of your workers. Not vanity, but veneration. Not impulse, but elevation. Their skills as workers is greater threat to the enemy than their number in half-trained soldiers. Lady Monteliet. I agree. Stick with what you're specialized in. Well, I mean, like, in this situation, whenever it's the end of the world, stick with what you're best specialized in. And then that's back to the... Alright, yep, let's go back through. This way. Through here. Back in the garden. I'm surprised there's no way to get to the main courtyard from here directly. It's kind of weird. Anyways, back up to the ramparts. Backtracking. Yay, backtracking. I don't know what that quest marker is. What's this quest marker? War room. Alright. So what's down here? Where does this lead to? Oh, that just goes back to the main courtyard area? Okay. Very well. So, oh, there's Varric. Yeah, he has someone that we want to meet. So I'm gonna save that big meeting, because that's kind of like a big story meeting. So I'm gonna save that meeting for the next episode. I think it's time to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I've been the loving Miss Scarlet Fox. Please be sure to like the video, comment all the comments, subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.